Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. This is a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio for this upcoming week. Ow! Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I swear to God, Scorpio, I kid you not. I have restarted this video about 11 times because every time I get going, she bites my ear. I know. Now you might be asking, why is she still on your shoulder? If she's biting your ear. Well, she wasn't, but I went into the kitchen to get something, and if I don't take her with me, she flies in and follows me, landing on my head, which I can't stand, drives me nuts. So I took her with me. Then I went into the bedroom. She was still with me. Then I sat down, started the video again. And I thought, oh, she's gonna be good now. And lo and behold, I was wrong. But I am not restarting this video. I'm just not. I'm not, and you're not going to bite me anymore. You're going to be a good bird. Look, she's going to be so cute and loving, cuddle. But then she's like, when you least expect it, she creeps in there and she gets a hold of your ear. And I'm telling you what, it's not fun. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get on with this, shall we? This is a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Because it's general, it can apply to anything. Relationships or otherwise. Be flexible with the energy. My intention is to reach those that need the message and will benefit from it. Let's get started. I won't even do my spiel. If you're interested in my information or what I usually say, then it's in the description box below. You can look there. All right, Scorpio, here we go. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. High Priestess. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, she's not just biting. She's actually hanging on to my ear. So she bites and she's like hanging on to it. So I'm going to get her off my shoulder, but I'm going to finish this deck first. Putting these cards out from this deck. I need to get these cards out and then you're going on your cage. Queen of Cups in reverse. Don't you dare bite me. King of Pentacles. King of Wands. Don't. Empress. Wow. Okay. 4 of Wands. And 3 of Wands. Okay, so we have some players on the board. Let me get my friend here on her cage. Okay. So we have a King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, Empress Energy, High Priestess. Okay, so let's talk about each of these people. First of all, it could be that there's, you know, only 2 players on the board right now. I'll have to figure that out when I get more cards out. But the King of Pentacles is somebody who is a very loyal, grounded, compassionate person. This can be a father figure, a provider, a protector. This is somebody who works really hard, very dependable, very trustworthy. Somebody you can call up and you know that they're going to be there for you, and you can guarantee that they're going to lend a helping hand if you need it. They're going to lend an ear if you need it. They'll, you know, be at your doorstep if you need some kind of help with something in the physical sense. They're there. King of Pentacles is somebody that everybody should have in their life. He's paired with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So the Queen of Cups in reverse, this can take on, when she's in reverse, she can take on a few different energies. So the Queen of Cups in reverse, this could be somebody who is feeling sad, depressed, maybe taken advantage of. Sometimes I get that victim vibe off the Queen of Cups in reverse. This can be somebody who is clingy, for example. Somebody who feels left out. Or this could also potentially be a feminine energy that has kind of distanced herself in the emotional sense from a connection. Or is just emotionally unavailable. Then we have a King of Wands. The King of Wands is a natural born leader. This is somebody who is very ambitious and creative. This person is not afraid of a challenge. This person can accept responsibility, can delegate responsibility to others. This can be someone in a leadership position, a boss or a politician, for example, or just somebody who others look up to for guidance, for example. And then this person is paired with this Empress. So I feel like it's the Empress and the Queen of Cups could potentially be different people. I'm kind of undecided right now about this King. This King of Wands, King of Pentacles could be the same person. We'll see when we get more cards out here. So anyway, the Empress is somebody who is very wise, nurturing individual. This can be a more mature energy. An older person does not have to be. But this is somebody who is, she's been around the block a few times. So she's not, she wasn't born yesterday. She is that type of energy that is very intelligent, very intuitive, compassionate, caring, wants to give to others. Again, it's kind of the Empress. I think is that energy. She's kind of all the queens in one, rolled up into one. A very strong individual, someone very stable, very capable of taking care of herself, but she's also very nurturing toward others, and not just her own, her own kids or her own family, but to friends and maybe even colleagues and coworkers. So there is something here that indicates some very solid, strong connections, and it could be more, this could be a group dynamic, family situation, could be a coworker situation, but there's some a very strong connection between at least two, if not all, of the people that are presented on the table right now. And I feel like there's some anticipation that something is coming in for this group of people. Now, Scorpio, you can be any one of these energies, as I indicated at the beginning of the video. Or maybe I didn't, because I think I skipped my intro because of the ear biter who's over there croaking on her. She does these little croaks instead of chirps. She got I don't know if you can hear her or not, but anyway, I feel like there's some real positive connections with this group of people. But there's something going on with this Queen of Cups. Now, I also feel like these are the kind of connections that it's not just, my buddy Joe down the block, give him a call. He'll guarantee he'll be there, he'll answer, he'll pick up, and he'll be at your beck and call if you need something. Yeah, that's great to have, and that's what I get off the King of Pentacles. But I also feel there's there's a spiritual connection. Maybe these are long-standing relationships, but these connections go deeper than just your buddy Joe down the street. That's what I'm getting from some of these cards that I'm seeing. So there is something very, very positive surrounding the energies in this reading right now. And Scorpio, I might indicate who I think you are, but I'm waiting on that right now. I need to get some more cards out first. So let's see what else we get. We have the Fool in reverse. And then the Knight of Wands, clarifying the High Priestess. Six of Swords not in reverse in the upright, clarifying the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Pentacles. Okay, I can already tell this video is going to run long, so just bear with me, Scorpio. When I get all of these court cards out here like this, especially at the very beginning of a reading, it takes me a while to kind of work through this, so be patient with me. We have the Moon clarifying this King of Wands. Seven of Wands clarifying the Empress. Queen of Wands, are you kidding me? Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Four of Wands, and then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to start shuffling these and kind of look at these for a minute. So we have the, let's talk about the people. It helps me to talk about the people first. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and she's clarifying the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is some kind of partner or connection between these two. This could be, these could be spouses, they could be really close friends, family members. But this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, and this can indicate someone who is left out, may feel a need for self-care, for example. Now I'm getting this could be very well a connection. This could be the Queen of Cups as well, especially since she's in the same set of cards, and I'm kind of getting the same vibe off of her. I feel like this is somebody who is feeling left out, disconnected, maybe feeling a little bit sorry for herself, maybe feeling a little bit like a victim, like she needs to watch out for her own well-being. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright is similar to the King of Pentacles. She's a very compassionate and loyal individual, a mother type figure, someone who puts others first, that kind of thing. In the reverse, she's kind of the opposite of that. But this could also be somebody who's mean or gossipy or a little egocentric, selfish. So I do feel like this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like it's the same person, is definitely connected to this King of Pentacles. So this could be a spouse, a good friend, a coworker, colleague. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Now, so here we have two true pairs. And I get that term from, I have to give her credit every time I say it, because Water Baby Tarot by Balmy Spirit. She is unbelievable. She does do tarot readings, but she also does energy readings and some astrology stuff, and she's really, really good. So anyway, she calls the matching King, Queen court cards true pairs. So for me, the King and the Queen of Wands is kind of like the power couple. This is the Jay-Z and Beyonce of the tarot deck. They are both very ambitious, creative people. When these two walk into a room, if they're together, well, watch out. They're going to get a lot of attention, and they deserve the attention. These are the superstars. These are the people who, they're very outgoing, you know, probably very social. The Queen of Wands is very similar to the King of Wands in that she knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants, and she usually gets what she wants. And she deserves it. She deserves it because she works her ass off for it. And she's not afraid. She's a fearless individual. So I'm getting really good, strong vibes off of all of these energies right now, except for this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Now, could be that this Empress is the Queen of Wands. Could be that this is the same energy. I feel like that probably is the case. So there's some kind of secrets, there's some kind of mystery surrounding this situation. There's some kind of things being hidden or unknown. There's some kind of unknowns going on here. Either something's not being said, something's not being revealed. Somebody's hanging on to some secrets. And I feel like there's this energy that they might get at, like there's some fear surrounding or some hesitation, anticipation, maybe some anxiety surrounding the fact that these secrets might come out, or someone might. With this Knight of Wands, for me, this is somebody who kind of makes knee-jerk reactions, doesn't think out before they act, think out their plans before they act. For example, someone who's unpredictable. And there's a sense with this High Priestess, this Knight of Wands, that it's possible that the Knight of Wands also represents this King of Wands, because I think he's hanging on to something. He's got something. He's got some kind of information, some secrets. So this Queen, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is definitely a different person than this Queen of Wands. I think the Queen of Wands is also the Empress. And the Empress is feeling defensive about something. She's standing her ground. She's standing strong. She's feeling defensive about something, or she is unwilling to budge. She is going to fight for something that she believes in or something that she feels strongly about. And it could be a connection, relationship, or whatever's going on with this group of people. It could be that she is hanging on to something she feels like she was a big part of. If she helped create, maybe these people are all in a business together, for example, and the Queen of Wands was a big part of the success of getting it going, and you know, that kind of thing. I feel like she's protecting something or standing up for herself. And then there's this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, who feels like she's ready to take off. It feels like she's getting ready to leave the scene. Getting ready to leave the scene of the crime. I mean, this person might be feeling insecure about what this king knows. But I think the King of Wands, King of Pentacles is probably the same person. And this King of Pentacles, King of Wands is a very loyal individual. And trustworthy and honest. And if this queen is feeling insecure about something that this king knows, she could feel like the secret's going to get out, or something's going to be said about her, and that she's going to have to leave the scene, or she's going to have to take off. But this king is very loyal, and he is... I don't feel like he would do anything to intentionally hurt anybody. So, but okay, let's get some more cards out. This is turning out to be an interesting story, Scorpio. Let's see what else we get. The Hierophant, this time in the upright position. The Four of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups, clarifying the King of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, clarifying the King of Wands. The King of Swords now in reverse, clarifying this Empress. Ten of Cups. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, well, you're chewing on my hair, and you know I hate that. You know how much I hate that. It's the second least thing I like about you, next to you biting on my ear. Your habits of biting my ear and chewing on my hair are my least two favorite things about you. Well, no, your poop. That's also... What are you doing? She's like got all this debris on my shoulder. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm totally distracted. Okay. So, this Queen of of Cups is really stressed out about something. I think she feels like if something comes out, it feels like there's some kind of secret. If something comes out, she's going to have to leave the scene. And she's really stressed out about it. She feels a little bit victimized. She feels like she's feeling sorry for herself. She's feeling like people are picking on her. And then there's this Nine of Cups with this King of Pentacles. So this King of Wands, King of Pentacles, we're just going to call him the King because I think these two people are the same person. I'm not sure about this King of Swords yet. But this King has some kind of secret, and he's thinking about it. He might be thinking about coming out with the information. It might be something he's been hanging on to for a while. And it might be he might be thinking it might be time to reveal this information or allow it to come out. I don't know. I think this King of Swords represents him too, and I think it represents the fact that okay. Let's just talk about the King of Swords. First of all, if he's in reverse, the King of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent. In the upright, he's a very good communicator. He's very honest. He doesn't mince words. He doesn't, pussyfoot around with his message. He's very clear and concise. And this can indicate your higher self. For example, someone that you would that you would trust to go to with questions or advice. This can be someone who actually works in law enforcement or a lawyer or judge, for example. In the reverse, this can be somebody who is very cutting and harsh, even mean or abusive in nature when it comes to communication, the way they communicate, or it could be somebody who plays mind games. Or this can indicate somebody who is refusing to communicate, is clammed up, isn't talking. So this King came out clarifying the Empress with this King of Wands down here. So it could be that this Empress energy is feeling, Queen of Wands, feeling a little bit defensive or kind of protecting herself or feeling guarded around this King. She might be expecting some kind of harsh communication, or maybe having communicating or having a conversation with this person that will be unpleasant or something that she doesn't want to talk about. And so she's keeping away from this King so that he can't talk to her. Or maybe she's hoping that this King doesn't come out with anything. I don't know that she knows that there is something this King is hanging on to and is maybe considering talking about, coming out with. But this Queen of Wands, Empress energy, is very happy and content with the way things are right now. She's feeling very stable, very happy, fulfilled. Then we have an Ace of Pentacles over here. There's a new opportunity, I think, coming toward this Queen of Wands. She might be working on something brand new, or maybe she's anticipating something coming her way in the area of work, a new job, a new creative endeavor that she's been maybe working on. I feel like something's transpiring for her, or something's coming her way, and she's feeling very good about it, very stable. I think she's worked hard for this. This is something that she's probably put a lot of time into, and it's really bringing her a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. There's a lot of positive energy in this set of cards with this Queen of Wands, and I feel like she could be defensive of that. She could be kind of feeling protective of that, and maybe, again, I feel like this King of Swords is probably the same King, but I might change my mind. I think depending on what he says or what this information or secret is, she could feel like it could jeopardize what she has built for herself or what's coming toward her. I don't think it's just for her either. I think this is something mutual. I think this is something that all of these parties have worked on. This is not just I mean, she's got the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. To me, that can be family. That can be this foundation that she's built something. She's worked hard for something, and it's coming to fruition, and it's going to give everybody joy and happiness and fulfillment and abundance. I mean, we don't have the 10 of Pentacles out here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got it out here. But then there's the secret that the king has, that he's thinking about. He's trying to figure out what to do with this information. He's trying to figure out what to do about this. And this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is worried. She's scared. And then there's this 9 of Cups, which still has me a little confused, sitting over here on top of this King of Pentacles. Let's get this next set of cards out. Let me give this deck one more good shuffle. Scorpio, I'm intrigued. I want to know what's going on. If this reading is resonating for you, you should tell me in the comments below what it's all about, so I know what the secret is, and I want to know what this Queen of Wands is all excited about. Don't bite me. I'm not being mean to you. So the Page of Wands in reverse. The Moon in reverse with the Knight of Wands. This king is trying to figure out if telling the secret is the right thing to do. Would it be a reckless thing for him to do? Is he gonna mess things up? Or is it the right thing to do? He's trying to figure that out right now. And I think he's doubtful because he might be worried about this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse again. King of Swords again with the Queen of Wands. Now the King of Swords is out on this Empress and Queen of Wands. Please don't bite my ear. I'm trying to be nice. I am trying to be calm. But when you bite my ear. And then we have the Five of Swords again. I swear to God. Come here. Come here. Now, you're going to stay in your cage. I don't want you on my shoulder anymore. And she's going in for the Sagittarius reading, because I'm not keeping her out for another reading. No, she messed it up. She messed up her chance. Scorpio, I can only be pushed so far. And then I'm like, no, I'm not doing this crap anymore. Okay, so there is something here. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles has the Page, Swords, Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. So this, I feel the pages in reverse to me they can be immature people, they can be actually children, but to me this is indicating that this queen is acting very immature. She's ready to give up, she's ready to throw in the towel, she might be kicking and screaming and whining and causing a lot of problems because of her reactions to what's going on, and I don't even necessarily believe that there's anything that's gone on yet. Do you know what I mean, Scorpio? Like, I think she's anticipating something, but she is freaking out because of this. So Carmilla just came over to mess up my hair. That was really nice of her. And then she flew back. anyway. So again, I do get a sense that this king is thinking about exposing this information or the secret. He's thinking about it. But he also thinks this could be a reckless thing to do because it might mess something up. And I don't know what that something is. It could be a relationship. It could be this connection with this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe he's kind of considering not coming out with this information because he's going to protect her. And then we have the Page of Wands out here too with the Fool. You know, the Fool in reverse can indicate taking a risk, but it's a really bad risk. I mean, you're taking a chance on something that's really not a good idea. The Fool in the upright is you know, the Fool is the first card. It's the 0 card in the tarot deck, and this is, you know, my channel's name is The Fool's Journey, right? So the Fool is the first card, and this is that person who's on this spiritual journey, and each card represents kind of a stage in this journey of this Fool's life. And, you know, having that fresh start, that new beginning where you're ready to take some risks, you're ready to take some chances, you're ready to see where things go, that's a really exciting feeling. I always really get, well, not always, but I mean, I often get really positive feeling from the Fool in the upright. But when he's in reverse, this is like someone who's very scared or tentative or wary or unsure or is taking that risk, but it's a really bad decision to make. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, this can indicate bad news or failure or someone messing something up, or, you know, this can indicate a whiny child. I mean, there's a lot of meanings to these cards, but based on this information, based on what I'm seeing in the set of cards up here, something might be coming out in the open, and I think that this king is hanging on to it, and I think that I think he knows that he either needs to come out with the information, he either needs to go ahead and spill the beans, let the cat out of the bag, or he needs to drop this altogether. Maybe just walk away from it and just leave it alone. Maybe it's not a good idea to expose this information or reveal these secrets. I think he's thinking one way or the other. Should I go ahead and let everybody know what's going on? But is that a responsible thing for me to do? And especially with regard to this Queen of Wands, Empress energy, I think he's a little bit worried about how it's going to affect this person. Because right now she's got very positive energy. She's got the, you know, the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and then we have this king who maybe exposing this information is going to cause disruption for this Queen of Wands, Empress energy. And then there's this 9 of Cups. Okay, so I've been staring at this for a while trying to figure out how it applies, because it feels like to a certain extent this King of Pentacles is kind of protecting this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, by not talking about whatever it is he knows or whatever it is he's keeping under wraps. At the same time, I feel like he really, really wants to. Like, this is something maybe he feels like it would be good for him to expose this information, but he knows how it's going to affect the Queen of Pentacles. But he really, really wants to. It's maybe it's something that he's been wanting to talk about for a while. You know, the 9 of Cups can indicate something that you're manifesting for yourself, wishes come true. But it's kind of a solo dream. Like, it's something that one person would want, make you really happy. You're not really thinking about others when the 9 of Cups is in your reading, because it's something that's meant for you. Some kind of goal or dream you've been working on, something that you're trying to manifest in your life, something that you're hoping for. So that's why I'm confused, because he then has, you know, this Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Let's get this last round out, Scorpio, and see if we can't get any more information. And then we're going to have to wrap this up. What's her plan? What's she going to do? Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups. I think I have all of the court cards out here. King of Cups now is sitting on top of this Queen of Cups. And then the Empress in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This king is not budging right now. He is not moving. He's just sitting here waiting. He's just trying to figure out what to do. I don't think he's worried about it. But I think he's hesitant because, again, it's going to be received differently depending on who is receiving the information. Four of Cups. Again, in the upright this time. The Fool again, this time in the upright position. And then the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever's coming in for this Queen of Wands, it's work related, it could be a job, it could be, again, some new creative endeavor, something that might end up being profitable for her. She may have been working really hard for this, so it's something that she absolutely anticipates is coming in for her. And she's very excited about it. It's going to be something brand new, something that's going to move her forward in some way, shape, or form. Something that I feel like she's been working on. And she might even be kind of dismissive of whatever's going on over here with this king and this other queen. Like, it's almost like it's not even on her radar. That whatever this King of Swords might be communicating or not communicating, she may not even be paying attention to it. It might be kind of just going over her head, or she's not putting any energy forth into this or not concerned about what this person has to say. Almost like, you know, you can tell me what you need to tell me, but it's not going to sway me off my path to where I'm headed or what I'm expecting to come in for me. Does that make sense, Scorpio? So I have not indicated who you are in this read, who I feel like I could potentially be reading for, and I do feel like it's probably this Queen of Wands. I feel like you're probably the person who's got seriously, karma. Did you see how mean she's being to me? This bird has no idea how lucky she is right now. And how unlucky I am right now. Come here. Yeah. She gets scared of something she's not familiar with. I've explained this too many times. I'm just going to keep going on with this. Reading, where are we at? 39 minutes. Okay, that's ridiculous. So anyway, we have the Six of Cups came out here as well. And I do believe that the reason why we're in kind of this waiting period with this king possibly, I think the king's probably going to come out with this information. I think he probably is. He just maybe he's trying to figure out the right time. But whatever the case may be, it might mess up one of these connections, or both, or all. But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is worried about what he might come out with, and I think that she is in this self-protective mode. She's like, I gotta watch out for myself. I think she feels like she can trust this king, but on the other hand, she's still like, I'm not I'm not giving you any leeway. I'm going to protect myself. And that might mean that she takes off. She may not even be saying it, but she might take off. Now, I feel, again, the King of Cups came out. I feel like this king has loyalty and compassion for all involved. I really feel like he is deeply connected to all of these people. But the information that he holds, and by the way, the information based on what I'm seeing, whatever secret he has, even though we've got the King of Swords out here, I get the feeling like it's something that the Queen of Wands, Empress energy doesn't know, but that this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles does know. And he's not telling this Queen of Wands, Empress energy what he knows, because maybe he doesn't think that she cares, but he wants to tell her, or wants to reveal this information. Or it could be wanting to reveal it to everybody, but I think that this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles knows what it is. She might be even saying to this King of Pentacles, King of Cups, if you love me, if you're loyal to me, if you care about me, then you will not speak about this. If you care about me, you will not speak about this. I don't know if she's actually saying those words to this king, or if that's just understood. Again, I get a really strong sense that there's a lot that's not being talked about. There's a lot of things that people aren't aware. I think that they're aware of these things, but it's just things that aren't talked about. There might be a certain level of resentment or bad blood between one or more of these people. Maybe some things that happened in the past that people are kind of keeping clammed up about, that if it was talked about, it would bring out, you know, some negativity, some resentment. It's interesting because I don't feel a real solid connection between this Queen of Wands, Empress, and this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. They may know each other, but I don't feel like they're really connected. I feel like they're feels like the king is connected to both of these parties, both of these queens. I think the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles know each other, but I don't know that there is a direct contact or a close contact, or, you know, for example, maybe they don't see each other every day or something like that. But I do get the sense that there's some kind of maybe not. I don't know. I would be really grateful if you are resonating with this reading and telling me, okay, I don't know if you can see her up there, but she's taking a bath in her water and she's splashing me. Are you taking a bath? She's really cute when she takes a bath, but she makes a mess. She's making a mess. And, you know, honestly, if I had known she wanted a bath, I would have given her a bigger bowl of water, because that's a really small bowl of water and there isn't that much in there. Are you getting nice and clean? There she's all done. Now that she's splattered the cage, the tray, the wall, me. She's given us all showers. It's very nice of her to share her shower. Okay, I got distracted again, Scorpio. I'm sorry. What I was saying is, if you are resonating with this reading, it would really, really be fabulous if you would leave a message explaining how it resonates and how it applies to your situation. I would really be curious to know, because I'm not, as much as I stare at these cards, and we're on 44 minutes now. This is getting ridiculous. I'm staring at these cards trying to figure out what's going on, and with so many court cards, so many people involved in this situation, it's really hard to kind of keep track of what's going on. It gets a little convoluted for me. So let's get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card. You know what? I'm going to take these two because they both came out. King of Fire in reverse and the Six of Water in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. These are both potential blockages. Interesting, the King of Fire came out. This is the King of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. Now, the Kings and Queens in this particular deck are very similar to the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and the Six of Cups is the same card as the Six of Water, although this one has a little bit of a different meaning to it, so I will read both of these. They're both in reverse, so they're both potential blockages, and we'll read the King of Wands in reverse first. So for me, this is going to automatically be the same king that's on here. Of course, he came up in the upright in the beginning of your reading. So, and I'll display them for you in the upright. The King of Fire reversed speaks of the consequences of arrogance, aggressiveness, and an explosive temper. It symbolizes a leader who has forgotten that in order to lead, one must have followers, and if one treats them harshly, they will find someone else to follow. They will act to replace their king. When this card appears, remember to keep your temper in check. Think before you speak and act. If you are feeling challenged and close to losing your cool, then step back and give yourself time to calm down. Also, be sure to avoid bullying and intimidating people in order to get things accomplished. It will only serve to put people offside and sabotage any chances of success. Don't get caught up in the glory that comes with success. Don't place yourself upon a pedestal and expect to be worshipped, for there will always be someone who is willing to push you from your precarious position. Now, it of course indicated that the King of Wands can be someone who's dealing with anger issues, and the King of Swords in reverse can be somebody who's very harsh and can be even abusive in nature, especially when it comes to communication, or someone who plays mind games, that kind of thing. So it could indicate this king's hesitation to talk about whatever it is he's hanging on to. And then we have the Six of Cups, Six of Water. This card could just be a warning of maybe how this king, and again, I didn't really indicate. I thought I was probably reading for this queen, but you could be any of these energies on the table. Okay, there it is. I mean, as I got into the reading, it definitely feels like this king's energy is the strongest in the reading. So if you're a female viewer, you can still embody this energy, but you could be one of the other energies on the table. Okay, so this is about a half a page, also not very long. The Six of Water reversed has a very simple message and meaning. It does not serve us well to give in to the desire to inflict hurt just because we believe someone to be deserving of it. We may feel that we are justified, but what purpose does an act of spiteful retaliation serve but to make us less and perpetuate suffering? It can also be said that it makes us energetically the same as the person who harmed us. Therefore, the Six of Water comes to caution against embracing pettiness and retaliation, regardless of the circumstances. There is always a better option than an act of spite. Anger used in this manner is rarely beneficial or healing. Instead, it perpetuates suffering. There are none who can remain untouched when cruelty is offered, both in the person who inflicts it and the person who is inflicted upon will be marked by it. If revenge is desired, the best revenge we can mete out to anyone who has hurt and upset us is to remain peaceful and emotionally detached. We can choose to be kind to ourselves to end our suffering by walking away and investing our time and emotion in something more worthy. Okay, so, you know, with that card now, I get the feeling like this king is holding on to this information because he knows that it's going to be hurtful to somebody, and I think it's going to be hurtful to this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And he feels loyal and compassionate and loving to this person, but I think on the other hand, he still wants to come out with this information. But he knows it will be hurtful to one or both of these parties. And that's why there's this hesitation. That's why there's this hesitation to reveal this information. He's still hanging on to it. But the other thing is if he doesn't reveal it, then he has to let it go. Then he has to just give up on it. It's almost like, well, if you don't tell the secret, then you've just got to forget that you even have it. That type of thing. So anyway, that's what I got out of these cards. This king is making some significant decision. Again, if this is you, Scorpio, you know, depending on your situation, could be different for everybody. I don't even know what to say because I don't know what the situation is. That's why I want you to leave a comment. I got to end this video. It's way too long. Okay, if you did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to. And thank you, Scorpio, for joining me. I hope I see you again soon. Bye.